God. So I am back, and let's talk. And lately I've been wanting to talk about relationships and the stuff that be going on in these relationships. Now I know I ain't have a perfect relationship, because if I did, I'd be married already. Still married, let's say that, because I've been married, guys. Believe me, I've been married before. And but I just want to try to help somebody, whether it be male or female, that in a relationship, sometimes you have to compromise. Let me say that, but let me clear what I'm saying. When I say you have to compromise, it means that you have to first and foremost have understanding. Oh no, take that back. Trust got to be the main key. You got to have trust in relationships. If you don't have trust in a relationship, honey, you in trouble. Because how can you, what is the word I just said? God darn it, how the devil is a lie, steal my word. Give me my word back. Shoes. Compromise. That's it. How can you compromise if you don't have no trust? How can you believe what the others say they're going to do and you don't trust them? Think about it. So one thing you got to learn to do in a relationship, you have to learn to trust. Trust is very important. Let me tell you something. So many females, and I say females, and I know that males do it too, but I know females are so quick to go through a brother's phone. Stop going through that man's phone. If you don't want to find nothing, then stop looking. I'm not saying he ain't doing nothing. Don't get it wrong, sir. All I'm saying is stop looking for trouble. Because when you find it, you can't handle it. And the reason you can't handle it is because you still got some unhealed situation and circumstances in your own life. So therefore, you're going through his phone, which is going to, hold on, baby. We turn it on. I'm going this way. Come on, phone. I need you to work with me. Therefore, you're going through his phone because you have undeveloped healing. When I say undeveloped healing, it means that you got some stuff inside of you that still need to be healed. Okay? And the only reason that you dealing with this untrust issue is because what happened to you in the past with your last 5 relationships. And I'm saying 5 because, honey, some of us go way back. We go way back, when we don't need to be going way back there. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? So now I'm trying to say, how you going to have a good relationship if every time his phone ring, you jumping? If he walk out the door, you right behind him. If he go in there and sit on the toilet, you want to go in there and wash your face. Come on there, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying that in relationships, marriages, that you can't do that. You understand where I'm coming from, you know what I'm talking about. But you got some jacked up relationships because there is no trust in these relationships. And so therefore you're constantly fighting and bickering, not having any agreement with one another. And all you're doing all day long is playing the blame game. You did it, or he did it, that, you know what I'm saying? All right, that was one thing I wanted to talk to y'all. I had to discuss that with you guys because a lot of y'all are having problems with compromising. Let me give you an illustration. Suppose that y'all want to go somewhere together. Now, women, we like to take our men and we like to, show him off or whatever, vice versa. And that brother done worked all day and he tired. The brother asked for a little nap or whatever. And you take that what he asked for and you're like, okay, you don't want to go out with me? You don't want to never do nothing with me? But this brother done worked all these hours, or this sister done worked all these hours, and they can't even take a nap. Because now you feeling some type of way. You feeling like they don't want to go with you. Honey, let them get a nap in. It ain't gonna let them get some sleep. Okay? Because who want to deal with a tired person is not me. And I'm sure it's not you. But if you don't learn to compromise in a relationship, then you're going to have some problems. Because when you met this person, you got to remember that whatever unresolved issues this person may have had, honey, you got to deal with that because you involved yourself with this person and now you starting to see a little few things pop up. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. Now you got some stuff popping up. Now you got some things going on. You don't understand why is he acting like that? Why is she acting like that? Honey, they was acting like that. You just didn't pay attention. Now you were so quick and eager to jump into a relationship. Oh my gosh, now you're dealing with these problems. I just saw that on the back of a truck. You're dealing with these problems. Okay, so how many of y'all, I can lift my hand first, have got into a relationship, a rebound relationship? How about that? You jump into a rebound relationship to make your other significant other jealous, or to fill a void, or because you don't want to be lonely, or because you need some sex. Hey, let's keep it real. That's bad, because when you jump in a rebound relationship, let me tell you, it's just what it is. A rebound. If you know anything about basketball, I know that if they rebound the ball, they recover the ball, they pass it to the next person. Okay? And the next person tries to make a hit. Okay? They try to make a score. Okay? So do not jump into a rebound relationship, because you're going to take your hurt and your pain and jump into that next relationship with that next person, and all you're going to do is take your little stuff right along with you, and y'all going to be jacked up too. Okay? Let's get it together, these relationships. I didn't have nobody to talk to me about relationships. I didn't have nobody to tell me the do's and the don'ts of relationships. I found out the hard way. Okay? I found out the hard way. I just want to help somebody today. You know, that's another thing that's so big with the capital, all caps in rebound. All caps. You know, but first, before you get into another relationship, maybe you're single right now and you're desiring a relationship like I am. But I'm desiring a marriage. That's what you need to be desiring. But before you jump into the next relationship, before I go further in a relationship, I pray and I ask God to heal every wound. Maybe you can't remember what wounds you had. Ask God to refresh in your memory. He will refresh in your memory, take you through the full course, and ask God to then heal you. Heal every hidden hurt. Heal every scar, every tear. God can do it. God can redevelop your mind, your heart. You'd be surprised at what God can do. But you first got to acknowledge your hurt and your pain. You got to acknowledge what he or she done to you. And then you need to and must, and oh, this is so important. Please forgive them. Please don't hold on to that, because unforgiveness is just like having cancer. So don't do that. You know, don't allow what happened to you keep you scarred. You know, keep taking, you put a Band-Aid on it. You take the Band-Aid off and it's still not healed. It's still oozing. You know, it's still got pus coming out of it. It's still got, and pus stand for the emotions, the hurt, the pain, the tears. You know, all of that, it still got it. And that's because you refuse to put God in it and let God heal you. You know, I tell you, like, some of the things that people go through in relationships, they don't have to go through it. You're going to go through something. But there is a way that you can develop if you would just put God incorporate God in your life, put God first in your life, and watch how God change your life. See, myself, I've been in a relationship many times. I jumped in one relationship into another relationship. And this is as a Christian woman, unsaved and saved. But when I jumped into the next relationships, I seen characteristics of what I thought was what my ex done to me. And so with that being said, I would pour that on my significant other. And that's not cool, because what happened to me, he didn't cause the pain. You understand what I'm saying? And it caused conflict in our relationship. And then eventually our relationship was over. And then when I thought about it, I really had time to think that I'm still dealing with some stuff, years of stuff that happened to me. Like, I carried that stuff. And I didn't realize I was carrying that stuff until something triggered it. It's always something going to trigger your past. Something's always going to be there to trigger the pain and hurt that you suffered at the hands of another person. You understand what I'm saying? And so with that being said, you want a healthy relationship. You want a relationship that's built on love and trust. You want a relationship where there is security, where there's, a longing for each other. I'm sorry, y'all, I got my phone plugged up here. But you gotta desire change in your life, you know. And even before you get with that person, do like me. I'm already praying and I'm asking God, Lord, please fix whatever's broken in them. Because, honey, two hurt people really do hurt people. I didn't know what that meant until I went through it and I lived through it. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys, I see it every day. I'm reading about it. I'm hearing about it. I mean, and I know what God delivered me from. What God is still healing. There's still healing taking place in me. Don't rush God. That's another thing. Don't rush God, because God doesn't work on your time and God works on his time. So don't put no time clock on him. Don't even put no stopwatch on him, because he don't work according to how we want him to work. God loves you. He wants the best for you. And he wants to do great and mighty things in your life. And he wants you to have a beautiful, beautiful, healthy relationship. And as a matter of fact, ask God. Who ask God to send you your mate, your spouse. Ask God for it and watch God do it. But in the process, in the waiting, ask God to heal. Please ask God to heal you. Well, I'm home now, guys. I just wanted to give y'all that, and I pray that it helps somebody. I pray that helps somebody on today. Know that God loves you. He does want the best for you. Make sure you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you give me some big fat like. I can't even get it out. Give us video a big fat like, and make sure you hit that post notification bell so that you can get the next video when it comes up. We're talking about some real stuff here. God loves you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys in the next, see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.